Hello everyone, I'm Naomi Ann. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video today. So today's video is going to be a school morning routine. I always start with my morning coffee. I love my morning coffee, can't go without it. So I just thought I'd sort of take you along with me and share like a typical sort of morning. So my husband leaves at 6 o'clock in the morning and I get up about 6:15. And at the start of the video, you see me cuddling my youngest one. So he's the baby of the family. And I would say he usually sneaks in about probably around 5-ish, I would say. And yeah, when he jumps in, he just gives me these big cuddles and I just absolutely love it. It just melts my heart. I very much enjoy those cuddles. And so yeah, he usually will fall back asleep and then I'll sneak out and then I'll go out to the kitchen and have my morning coffee. And if we do porridge, I'll start that on the stovetop. But because my kids are gluten and dairy free, in Australia, the gluten-free oats are quite expensive. So I'm still looking around to try and find, a good brand that is affordable. And I suppose because having a bigger family, they don't last very long because they're in small packaging. But anyway, if anyone knows an affordable gluten-free oats in Australia, please let me know in the comments because that would be very helpful. When I was making the porridge that morning, I did a different ratio, so I had to sort of work it out by doing it or pouring it into the cups. So if you're wondering why I didn't just pour the whole thing of rice milk into the pot, that's why. But I also do put a bit of filtered water in with the oats when I'm cooking it, and I put a little bit of salt as well. So after that was done, I put a little bit aside for my youngest to cool down, and I also make popcorn. I find popcorn is really good in the kids' lunches. And it's just cheap. They all really love it. So I cook that over mornings as well. But like I said, with the porridge, I don't do that every morning because it is expensive. If it was more affordable, I definitely would do it over mornings because all the kids love it and it fills them up and it's healthy. Just thought I'd mention too that even though I cooked the porridge this morning, the gluten-free porridge, I always do put the gluten-free Weet-Bix and the gluten-free cornflakes on the table as well. Sometimes, one or two might not want the porridge, which is fine. I'll just put I'll let it cool down and I'll just put it in a container in the fridge. I don't know if it's gross or not, but sometimes in the afternoons the kids might feel like the leftover porridge, so they'll heat that up of an afternoon. But with the cornflakes and the Weet-Bix, I always have them in the cupboard because they're our sort of go-to cereals. And on the weekends we might do like some gluten and dairy-free pancakes or bacon and eggs, that sort of thing. While I'm making the school lunches, there's always a couple of children behind me having breakfast, and the reason not all 6 kids are there at the same time is because with the 3 older ones, they have showers of a morning and then the 3 younger ones have baths at night. So I found by breaking it up like that, the nighttime routine is a lot easier. And the morning routine is a lot easier too because not everyone is having showers and baths at the same time. And so that's why there's not all 6 children at the table. The kids' school lunches every day and every week does look a little bit different. I usually just go off by whatever's on special at Woolies. And I always do the popcorn, that's always a go-to for me. But here I did make some homemade banana bread, so that was nice for the kids. And I usually put 2 to 3 pieces of fruit or veg in their lunch boxes as well. But I always have bananas in the house because we have some local bananas near us, so we can get them on, you know, pretty cheap. I don't know if I've ever mentioned, but I have one daughter and 5 boys. My daughter is my little princess, so I love doing her hair over mornings, and I use this time to do her readers with her. So she has 2 readers that she changes over every couple of days, and so she just reads me her little books while I'm doing her hair, and then I've got some cartoons on for the 2 younger ones, so I can sort of see them while I'm listening to her and doing her hair. Just quickly wanted to say too that if my kids have any notes to be filled out, I'll fill them out overnight time, and then I'll pop them on top of their lunch boxes, so they're ready to put their lunch boxes and their note in their bag, and then fill up their water bottle.
If you came to prove, there's no reason to prove. And now you've got yourself something funky.
Once all 4 kids pack their bag, I'll sort of just check over it and move the bags over near the doorway. So I'll always check they've got their lunch boxes, their folders, their water bottle, and then they have their hat at the front. So I just check those 4 things every day. So at this point, my 4 children have left to go to school, and they catch the bus to school, and also they catch the bus home from school. So it does make things a little bit easier for myself. And then here I'm just getting the 2 younger ones ready for the day, and we're going to go to the park. Just wanted to show you guys a quick sort of view on how the house is looking after the kids go to school. So I do try to clean as I go, but there is times where things can get a bit crazy and I don't always get to clean. And it depends where I'm going that morning too. There's mornings where I'm staying at home and I can sort of just take my time cleaning, and then there's times where I sort of have to go, whether it's an appointment or something like that. So I'll sort of just do a little bit of a clean up, and then I'll sort of catch up that little bit later on. So at this point I had both of the boys ready, and I'm getting myself ready now, doing my makeup in this mirror. I find it's a lot easier to keep an eye on the boys. And then I'll get myself dressed and I'll make my bed. And I like to leave my bed for a couple of hours just to sort of air out, and then I will make it a little bit later on. Sorry about the door closing. I didn't realize it closed at the time. Once my bed is made and everyone's teeth are brushed, we're ready to go out for that morning. And I just wanted to show you a quick little view on what I normally take when I'm taking the little ones out. So there's just some nappies, some water, food, my wallet, keys, phone, etc. And I did bring a banana with me because I didn't have a chance to have breakfast. Hopefully my video today can be helpful to you, so thank you so much for watching.